You don't need to go to Niagara Falls when you can eat some Brian balls.
What's going on, NASCAR Diecast collectors and diecast reviewers on YouTube? This is the Original Big Bright here. Welcome back to another NASCAR Authentics diecast review. And today, guys, we're going to be looking at yet another Don's Throwback car from Wave 8. If you guys seen the other two videos, then that should be pretty cool. But today, we're going to be going ahead and looking at another throwback diecast for this wave. And it's going to be none other than Ryan Newman's 2017 Caterpillar Chevrolet Don's Throwback car from Childress Racing. This is a cool car that I got from Walmart along with all the other diecasts that I'm reviewing for Wave 8. And I do get some other cars from Wave 7 to show you guys very soon. But you guys can barely see it because of my light that's above me. But luckily I have great lightning. Lightning, not lightning like, you know, thunder, but yeah, pretty cool looking car, as that was a weird way to introduce this car. But yeah, just for our luck, let's hope we don't get struck by lightning, even though it's winter season. But I just showed you guys the front, and then here's the back of the car, which shows all the other cars from Wave 8, as I do plan on reviewing majority of these cars. Probably not all of them, but majority of them. Probably the Danica Wonder Woman car, I will review that once I get that, but I do not have that yet. But without further ado, guys, we're going to go ahead and take a closer look and unbox this bad boy on the Ryan Newman 2017 Caterpillar Don's Throwback car. Alright, buddy, we got this diecast out of its box, and it looks beautiful. It's a lot more darker in person, so I do apologize because my camera doesn't really like to pick up bright diecast very well. So, like I pointed out on the Austin Dillon review, guys, the yellow looks alright, but the blue is a lot more darker on camera. But who knows, maybe you guys like it that way. Maybe I don't have to, you know, touch up on the coloring. But before we do that, guys, we're going to look at the accessory that comes with this, and it is yet another plastic hood. Well, you know, as much as I like the 3D magnet helmets that we got, plastic hoods are pretty cool because they are three-dimensional. So, and they're not, you know, like those traditional magnets. And then what we got for Wave 9 coming out and Wave 10 are stickers, I think. So, yeah, looks like Lionel's starting to get lazy, not only the diecast, but also on the accessories. Anyways, what was my point of that? I don't know. But here is the plastic hood, guys. Very similar to what the Austin Dillon throwback car looks like, except this one's a lot more different. You got Caterpillar 31 and Ryan Newman. And the back of this diecast, very similar. You got the NASCAR Authentics branding logo and Lionel Racing and Made in China. All that wonderful stuff right there. As that is cockeyed right there, so gonna get a lot of people OCD on this review. Race Day 2011. Just kidding, man. Hopefully you're enjoying this diecast review. But yeah, here's the Don's Throwback car, guys, and yes, it is very similar to Austin Dillon's Throwback. They kind of did it what they did last year, guys. You guys remember last year they had matching throwbacks but different colors. This year they just literally took the exact paint scheme that Austin Dillon was throwing it back to, and I guess you could just say they just slapped a 1 on this car. Then there you go. That's the throwback scheme for Ryan Newman. So, but I will say that this is probably my favorite Don's Throwback car for Ryan Newman, because even though this throwback is for Dale Earnhardt's Wrangler car, there was a Dale Earnhardt Wrangler car that drove the 31, but it's not Dale Earnhardt, it is his son, Dale Jr. In 1997, he drove the 31 Wrangler Chevrolet Monte Carlo in the Busch Grand National Series. So, with that exception, even though I believe NASCAR confirmed, or Childress Racing confirmed that this was a Dale Sr. throwback, I myself think that this is a cool throwback for Dale Earnhardt Jr. in his 1997 Wrangler ride. Even though he didn't really had a great season there, I think he had a pretty bad season, guys. I think he had like 4 DNFs in that series. But then the next season after that, he completely won the next 2 championships. So everyone has their bad seasons. Everyone has their ups and downs. But yeah, guys. With that exception, guys, if you're a Dale Jr. fan or a Dale Earnhardt fan or a Ryan Newman fan, recommend getting this car. And we also get the race winner sticker as well. I just realized that, so great attention to detail from Lionel. And we got the throwback contingencies, no Monster Energy logos because this is 164, and no name banners because Monster Energy, of course, is on the front windshield. But they don't put them on the back because, I don't know, Lionel Racing is lazy or something. And the white chassis as well, and it's also on the EL. Reason to get that car, as my camera was just taking a you-know-what for a second. But we're going to look at the diecast from 2016 and do a look comparison. So this car might look very familiar from the Austin Dillon 2016 throwback. So instead of what they did this year, last year they decided to have the same paint scheme for Ricky Rudd, and you know they slapped a 1 on that, so it made it 31, and used the Caterpillar cars on that, which I'll give them props for creativity, but I guess you could say it was not really an accurate throwback. I guess it was kind of a, I mean, I don't know, it wasn't really a full-blown company throwback, but just a very random choice. I mean, like I said, give them props for creativity. Well, you can easily see as I do the side-by-side comparisons which one is the better option. You get the old Caterpillar logo. A lot of people don't know what that logo is, but that is actually the old Caterpillar logo that they had back in the back in the day, my friends. I mean, I don't know really the history about Caterpillar. I know they are a tractor company. So, and they're also the name of one of my favorite pets. So, yes. But you can see right there, I definitely am a big fan of this year's paint scheme for sure. I'm sure you guys as well. But who knows, maybe there are some people out there who do like the 2016 car and they like the creativity that they did. So, whichever one you want, guys. I would say this year's, but feel free to comment below which one do you guys like the most, as we'll be looking at the 2015 car, which I think has to be the weakest throwback that we got for Ryan Newman, because it is a company throwback. Yes, this is a company throwback to Ryan Newman. It does have a matte finish to it, I will give him that. And the yellow is supposed to be a lot more darker on camera, so I do apologize once again if the coloring does look off. It's just, I have a Samsung phone that I'm recording this with, and they tend to oversaturate a lot of the cars, so yes. But now you guys know I have a Samsung Galaxy S7 phone. But anyways, back to diecast, guys. Yeah, this was actually a company throwback, and you guys know I'm not a really big fan of that. You know, the point of these John's throwback cars were not only, you know, to do they're basically to show off retro paint schemes, and I guess if the company can't really think of anything, then I guess they go to their company's history and they put that on the car, and that's what they did. I know they did it with this year with 2015. I think they did it with Kevin Harvick. They did it with a couple others as well, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, guys. Well, it could be worse. You cannot run no throwback car like Jeff Gordon did in 2015. He drove the 3M car. Man, that was a fail. If only the Rainbow Warrior car drove in that year. Well, it did, but it was at the Bristol race. Getting really off topic here. But anyways, here is the comparison of the 2015 car and the 2016 car. Yeah, I mean, if you like the matte finish, guys, I guess you guys can go pick this up. But if you really want a true retro throwback car, recommend the 2017 car, guys, because it does somewhat look like Dale Jr.'s 1997 car in the Busch series. So, but yeah, guys, and there is the top views. But yeah, that's mostly all I got to say about that. I mean, like I just said, definitely the strongest throwback that we got for Ryan Newman. I'm hoping we can see a much more unique one. I mean, God only knows. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm going to complain, but I'm hoping Richard Childress Racing, I can't even talk right now, gets unique with the 31 car and not, you know, have to rely on Austin Dillon or the 3 car as inspiration to get a throwback. So I'm hoping that, you know, that their paint scheme department and it's going to go up and, you know, just try to find a very unique paint scheme. But for now, we'll let this one slide because we did have a 31 Wrangler car in this history of NASCAR. So that's mostly all I got to say about that and on the history of this car. And this also wraps up the diecast review of Ryan Newman's 2017 Caterpillar Don's Throwback Chevrolet for Richard Childress Racing. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a good comment, like. If you guys have not already, highly encourage you guys to subscribe to my channel for any more of the latest NASCAR Authentics diecast reviews and many more NASCAR Authentics diecast reviews to come. But until then, guys, I will catch you guys next time with another episode of the NASCAR Authentics diecast reviewing series.